Hello everyone, welcome to Clan92 TV. Here I am with my Madden 25 Rams franchise. You can see right here I'm simming the game against the Texans. We end up winning that, so we move our record to 4-2, second in the NFC West. Right here I'm upgrading some of the things in our stadium, specifically the parking lot. We're at a 41 rating right there, so I bump it up to 99. So we got a good parking lot in the Rams stadium now. I did play the game against the Panthers. Unfortunately, there was something wrong with the media file. So instead of doing every other week, I'll just play 2 games in a row just this one time, and then we'll get right back on schedule. So here we are in the NFC West standings. We are up by just half a game on the Seahawks. So this is arguably the most important game of our season up till this point, because right now in our division, we're only up by half a game, as I said, and only 2 teams that are not first in their division will make it into the playoffs as wildcard teams. And in our division, the 49ers are 7-0. So there's a pretty good chance they're going to win the NFC West. If we win this game, then that will put us in good position to beat out the Seahawks and make the playoffs. If we lose, then there's a pretty good chance that we may end up losing to them and not making the playoffs entirely. So you can see right here we're introing the St. Louis Rams, showing Kurt Warner right there and Dick Vermeil, one of the best player-coach combinations of all time. So you can see right here they're showing off when the Rams used to be the Cardinals and showing the greatest show on turf. I never really got to see them, but I've heard that they were great, showing Marshall Faulk, probably one of my favorite running backs of all time. And I'm just excited to get into some of the football because I think it's been around 3 weeks since I made one of these videos last, and this game was really fun to play, and it ended up being a really good game, real close and fun to watch as well. So here we have enter Mark Sanchez at the beginning of the game. Tavon Austin brought it all the way out to the 41-yard line. So here he is on 2nd and 10, dropping back, finding Michael Floyd in the middle of the field all the way to the 41-yard line. That's about 20 yards from Michael Floyd at the very beginning of the game. Here we are doing a draw play to Leon Washington for only 2 yards. A nice tackle by the Seattle defender right there. Here we are on 3rd and 8. Sanchez is trying to find Michael Floyd again. The ball gets knocked away, so we have to bring out Greg Zuerlein for a 28-yard field goal. Zuerlein will kick it, and it is good. We start off with a 3-0 lead with only 3 minutes in the game. Here is Travaris Jackson coming on the field. I do not know why Russell Wilson was not in on this game, but I think he was hurt or something. But Jackson proved to be doing pretty good, with the exception of this play, intercepted by Stewart, I think only on the 2nd possession of the entire game. Stewart tries getting past Sidney Rice. He is tackled though, so we get the ball on the 47-yard line with a chance to go up by 2 scores at the beginning. Here Sanchez is finding Tavon Austin for a 15-yard pickup. Here we are, we want to give the ball to Leon Washington, doing a misdirection to the right side. Here Washington is juking out one defender, going 10 yards. This is why we picked up Washington, not because he's a powerhouse guy, but because he's fast and is able to get around guys. Here he is going all the way to the 9-yard line, getting inside their 10-yard line. Here we are on 3rd and goal. Sanchez is back. We're doing slants across the middle. Gets it right in between the Seattle defenders to Michael Floyd for a touchdown. So we get a 10-0 lead early off in this game. The Seahawks are going to need to bounce back quickly because the game is already going out of reach, and that could very well impact our playoff chances in the future. So there, Travaris Jackson is finding Sidney Rice only for a 4-yard pickup, so they will have to punt us the ball on 4th and 6. There's Tavon Austin back on the 25-yard line getting it. He goes to the right side, cuts over to the left. For some reason, that Seattle defender runs away from him. He's hit out of bounds at the 49-yard line, so we get pretty good field position to start off this drive. Here Sanchez is doing a draw play to Leon Washington. He stiff arms one defender, gets all the way to the 40-yard line. Now it is 1st and 10 for the St. Louis Rams. On 3rd and inches, you know we're going to hand the ball off here. Giving it to Leon Washington on an outside handoff, getting it all the way to the 22-yard line. So he already has 56 rushing yards at the beginning of this game. Here we are doing another curl route to Tavon Austin. That really seems to be his specialty up to this point. We're doing a play action here. Sanchez is rolling out to the right side. Does a too light of a pass to Cook. He does not get enough yards. In fact, we actually lose yards there. So we will have to bring Greg Zuerlein out again. He gets a 20-yard field goal to go. So we extend our lead to 13. Here the Seahawks are with the ball. They will give the ball to Marshawn Lynch. Stewart's coming out. There's a weird glitch right there. It looked like he didn't tackle him, but for some reason Lynch fell over anyway. Here Lynch is going outside the following play, running down the sideline. running over a defender to getting all the way to the 47-yard line. Jackson is putting his fullback in motion, giving the ball to Marshawn Lynch, who runs up the gut, gets past one defender, gets past another, and is tackled for a 10-yard gain. Second and inches right here. They should just keep giving the ball to Marshawn Lynch the way he's playing. They will not. They will pass it downfield. Intercepted by Janoris Jenkins. That's Travaris Jackson's second interception on the day. He's not playing too good up to this point, and we're only in the first half. Here we are doing a misdirection to Leon Washington. He will go up the gut, but take it outside. He's going down the field at the 30, at the 40. Hit out of bounds by Richard Sherman. We will get about a 30-yard gain on that run play. Here, Sanchez is going back, doing another curl route to Brandon Lloyd, who spins off the defender, but then is tackled for a 17-yard pickup. Here we are doing a bench play. Sanchez is going off to the right side, going to downfield to Givens with a pretty cool catch, if you ask me. Here we are doing a very similar play, this time to Tavon Austin, I think. He gets knocked out of bounds at the 10-yard line. Here we are on 3rd and 3. We can't really seem to get anything going here. Going over the middle, almost intercepted by the Seattle defender. So it'll be 4th and 3. I don't think it's really worth getting the field goal here. We will try to do a fake field goal pass for a touchdown. Passing it in, we do not get that to go, so they will get the ball on the 3-yard line. They do not get anything going. They go 3 and out. So they will have to punt us the ball. Here's Tavon Austin back ready to receive it. He goes to the right side, gets one defender to dive and miss him, tackled by the second. So we start this drive at the 45-yard line. We've had very good field position in terms of where we start our drives in this game. Here Sanchez is rolling out to the right side, passing over to the middle to Jared Cook all the way to the 14-yard line. Cook is a little shaken up that play, but he will later come back in. Here Sanchez is rolling out to the left side, passing it to Michael Floyd when the defender comes out. Good play by Sanchez right there with his awareness, getting the touchdown. So it is 20-0 in the second quarter. We are completely blowing out this Seahawks team. Here Jackson is back. He's rolling out to the left side. Somehow is able to get it to Percy Harvin. It looked like that pass was incomplete, but somehow he was able to get it to him. Here they are on 1st and 10, giving it to Heath Miller all the way to the 39-yard line. Heath Miller's a little banged up that play, but he will come back. Here Jackson is the play after. They're just passing every time now, giving it to Sidney Rice for a 12-yard pickup. So we are inside 2 minutes of the second quarter. Here Jackson is back, doing a lob pass all the way down to, I think that was Sidney Rice again. He gets it, so it's 1st and goal right here. Jackson is back, passing it in, getting it to Percy Harvin for the touchdown. He will celebrate after that. Jackson's happy to not be blown out completely at this point. Here we are in the second half. Jackson is doing a read option play, taking it himself. So here they are. They're going to do another read option play this time putting Sidney Rice in motion and giving it to him. He's running to the outside. He's running down the sideline, gets hit down at around the 50-yard line. They notice that this read option play is working well, so they're going to run it for the rest of the game. It was so annoying, but it seemed to work well for them. There they are, giving it to Marshawn Lynch. He gets to around the 35-yard line. Here it is on 1st and 10, faking it to Marshawn Lynch this time. I make the mistake of diving with the defender. Travaris Jackson gets all the way to the 10-yard line, so it will be 1st and 10. They have a chance to score here. Here they are, giving it to Lynch. He gets tackled. Don't get much yards there, but he is hurt. He will not return for the rest of the game. That is terrible for the Seattle offense because they have now lost their quarterback and their running back, so they do not have much going for them here. Here they are, giving the ball to Heath Miller, who gets in the end zone, so it is 14-20 at this point. They have a chance to, take the lead and pull off this pretty good comeback. Here Sanchez is going back on 3rd and 6. He is tackled, fumbled the ball. Luckily for us, the offensive lineman was there to pick it up. You can see he's pretty frustrated right there because we could easily blow this lead. Here Turbin is not getting anywhere as much yards as Marshawn Lynch was. He's nowhere near as good as he is. Here Travaris Jackson is. He cannot find anyone open. He'll take it for himself, getting all the way to the 38-yard line. It will be 1st and 10 for them. Here they are on 2nd and 4. We're blitzing this play. Here Jackson is back. He's taking it again. He gets sacked this time. We know he's a running quarterback, and we do not want him to get out in the open. Here he is on 3rd and 8. He finds Percy Harvin, who barely gets the first down that time. Harvin's got 50 yards receiving on this game. Here they are on 3rd and 9, trying to get another 3rd down conversion. Intercepted by Truman Johnson, though. He's going down the sideline. Travaris Jackson will not catch him. It's up to the 2 receivers to catch him and prevent the touchdown. They're going. He's at the 10-5. They will not catch him. It will be a score for the Rams. We are now up by, I think, 13 at this point. Here, Truman Johnson is celebrating after that. We do not want to be up by 13, though. We're going to go for 2 and try to take a 14-point lead. Here, Sanchez is going to the right side, trying to get the ball to Jared Cook. He doesn't even jump and try to get it. So they will get the ball. Here it is on 3rd and 5. We have a 12-point lead right now. Jackson in the pocket. He's finding Heath Miller in the middle, who gets hit down at the 34-yard line. So it will be 2nd and 14 this play. Here Jackson is faking the handoff to Turbin. He will run with it himself. I missed with 2 defenders. One of them, Cortland Finnegan, and the other one, I think, Ogletree. He will get tackled down at the 48-yard line. He will put Robinson in motion right there. Another play action pass to Turbin, and again he'll run with it. I have the linebacker chase him down right here. That will end the 3rd quarter. I'm pretty happy that I had the linebacker chase him down, because if he didn't, that would have easily been a touchdown. Here Jackson is taking it the 3rd time on this drive. He gets hit down, so it is 3rd and inches at the 10-yard line. A key play for us right here. Jackson is back. He is going to pass the ball. Intercepted by Ogletree. So that is Jackson's 2nd interception in the red zone and 4th interception on the entire game. We do not get anything going on that drive, so on 4th and 4 we will have to punt the ball to Percy Harvin. He gets it right there. He spins, hit down at the 45-yard line, so now they have good field position to do something good in this drive. Here Jackson he's back. He gives it to Percy Harvin again, who gets to the 31-yard line. Here Jackson is the following play. I'm worried that he's going to run it, and he gets through the offensive line. He's running with it, fumbles it though. Unfortunately for us, Percy Harvin is there to save him and pick up the ball. That would have ended the game pretty much if we got that. Turbin's running up the middle, gets 14 yards all the way to the 1-yard line. So with 6.5 minutes left, they give it to Turbin again. He gets in the end zone, so that will narrow our lead even more. You can see Turbin celebrating right there, showing off some pretty disgusting dance moves if you ask me. So now we have a 5-point lead after the extra point. Here Sanchez is going to the right side, throwing it to the left, giving it to Brandon Lloyd for a decent pickup. He's got 30 yards off 3 receptions. Here we will do a pitch to the right on a key 3rd down play. Washington will not get the 1st down, so on 4th and 6 we will have to give the Seahawks the ball. With 5 minutes left, if they score, they'll take the lead and most likely win the game. So this is a pretty nerve-wracking spot for this Rams team. Here Harvin fumbles it, but of course they recover. That's their 2nd recovered fumble on the day. Here Travaris Jackson is giving it to Turbin up the middle, who goes all the way to the 50-yard line. They only need 50 yards, and they have 3 minutes to get it. Here Jackson is back. He's going to the right side, throwing it across the middle to Harper in the middle. He gets it to the 33-yard line for a pickup of 17. Here we are. We have a ton of people blitzing this play. Jackson's doing a lob pass to Harper again right there. So they have 2 minutes, and they're on the 15-yard line, and things are not looking good for this Rams team. We could have blown a 20-point lead at this point. They get it to the 4-yard line, so they have a minute to get 4 yards, and things are not looking good at all. Here Jackson is off the no huddle. He snaps it back. He's going to take it himself. I do not get him with Dunbar. Touchdown Seattle Seahawks. They have taken the lead from us in this shocking second half. They will go for 2 to be up by a field goal. They give it to Robinson, who does not get in the end zone. So they will be up by 1. Here they are kicking it off to Tavon Austin. We just want to get some good field position here. That way we'll have an opportunity to go down and kick a field goal and take the lead. Here Austin is going to the left side, getting past the defenders. Only one guy to beat. There he goes. He's at the 35, the 25, the 20. Richard Sherman's going down. He gets on his back down at the 2-yard line. What an amazing play by Tavon Austin. He does not come back for the rest of the game after getting hurt there. We jump into the end zone with Leon Washington. We've retaken the league in just 2 plays. What a crazy possession. Here we are. We're trying to get back in the end zone to be up by 3. Washington does not get it, so they have 1 minute and 24 seconds to retake the lead that they just had. Clutch moment right here for Travaris Jackson. May even claim the starting spot if he pulls off this drive. Here he is running with it. He's been doing this all game. He's not going to stop. Here he is going out of bounds at the 41-yard line. They only need around 60 more yards at this point. Here Jackson is. He's back. He's throwing it to Golden Tate across the middle, who gets it to the 42-yard line. As I said, things are not looking good for this team. Jackson, here he is again. He's going to the right side, running with it again. Cortland Finnegan misses. He gets knocked down at the 25-yard line. Only 25 yards left. Here they are at 1st and 10. Jackson's doing a lob pass to Baldwin. 3 yards. They have 43 seconds to get 3 yards. We need a goal line stance here. Here Jackson is dropped by Harper. A key play right there. If Harper had caught that, we would not have won this game at all. Here Jackson is getting sacked right there at the 6-yard line. You can see the stats right there. They've been here 5 times and scored 4 out of the 5. Here Jackson is trying to run with it to the right side. Sacked again, so on 4th and goal, they will have to get 10 yards. I do not know why they didn't call timeout here. They had 3 that they could clearly use. They do no huddle, though. I bring the defensive lineman Stewart back because I know they're passing. Their Stewart is going to the right side, tackling the wide receiver. A key play by the defensive lineman. Marshawn Lynch isn't even sure what's going on at this point. He's confused and frustrated. Pete Carroll is confused and frustrated. All we need is to not get a safety here and we win. Washington's getting hit down at the 1-yard line. They will call a timeout. Just not get a safety here and we'll win the game. Here Washington is going up the middle. There goes the clock. Time has expired. The St. Louis Rams have defeated the Seattle Seahawks in a historic game. You can see Mark Sanchez there patting his teammates on the back. That was a real pressured game. You can see Travaris Jackson looking a little upset after that. Truman Johnson will be your player of the game. He had 2 tackles and he brought interception back for a touchdown. A very important piece of this Rams defense, and he deserved to be the player of the game. You can see Jeff Fisher here and Pete Carroll shaking hands. Pete Carroll looks so upset. I felt so bad for him, yet it felt so good. Here it is, your GMC Never Say Never moment of the game. Leon Washington jumping into the end zone. I'm surprised it wasn't the Devon Austin play, but I don't really get to decide that. There is Mark Sanchez shaking hands with Oscar Wiggles. Here are your final game stats. We did better in scoring, passing yards, and takeaways, but they did better in rushing yards, obviously, and time of possession. Here's your final view of the St. Louis Rams Stadium. I hope you guys had a fun time watching this video. I'll put a link to the video that I posted before this one in case you guys want to catch up, and I hope you guys have a great day.